Good evening. I'm Teresa Nikas, and this is Quiet Echo. It's Saturday night in Cedar Valley, and I'm sitting at my kitchen table with a cup of tea that's gone cold because I've been thinking instead of drinking. That happens sometimes. Some weeks demand it. Time magazine announced its Person of the Year on Thursday. For the first time in the awards history, they didn't choose a person, they chose a category: the architects of AI. The editors wrote that artificial intelligence has roared into view in 2025 and that there is now no turning back or opting out. I've read that phrase a dozen times. No turning back. No opting out. Those are the words we use for natural disasters, floods, avalanches, forces beyond human control. But AI isn't a force of nature. We built it. We designed it. We deployed it. So, when the magazine tells us there's no opting out, I have to ask, who decided that? I'm not against technology. I've watched Cedar Valley change over the years, and much of that change has been good. But I've also learned that easier isn't always better. And faster isn't always wiser. The Time cover story celebrated remarkable achievements: AI systems that write their own code, models that solved math problems humans couldn't crack for 30 years. Astonishing things. But astonishing toward what end? The same week, Disney signed a billion-dollar deal with OpenAI. Soon, anyone can generate videos featuring Mickey Mouse or Elsa doing whatever they imagine. The company called it a watershed moment. But a watershed flows somewhere. Where is this one taking us? When I was young, my grandmother told me stories. She didn't read them from books. She made them up, drawing on her own memories and the people she'd known. Her stories wandered sometimes. They were imperfect in all the ways human things are imperfect. But they were hers. They carried her voice, her values, her way of seeing the world. And they were a gift precisely because they cost her something to create. I find myself wondering what happens when creation costs us nothing. The engineers building these systems are brilliant. But brilliance isn't the same as wisdom. History is full of brilliant people who built things without stopping to ask whether those things should be built. So here are the questions I'm carrying into this weekend. When we celebrate the architects of AI, have we paused to examine the blueprint? When a technology arrives with no opting out, who made that decision? When machines can generate stories faster than any human, what happens to the human impulse to create? And in our rush to build thinking machines, have we thought about what makes human thinking worth preserving? Time magazine says there's no turning back. Maybe so. But we can still ask where we're headed. My grandmother's stories weren't efficient. They didn't scale. But they were human, imperfect, particular, and irreplaceable. I hope we remember what that's worth. I'm Teresa Nikas. This has been Quiet Echo, brought to you by publication consultants. They believe in the power of authors. Take care. We'll talk again soon.
You've been listening to the Cedar Valley News Podcast, where small-town voices meet the headlines shaping our world. From faith and family to front porches and fields. We'll be back with more stories connecting real lives to real events. Until next time, keep your porch light on, your faith strong, and your heart open.